Open up the depths of your heart to find eternity and live for more than your eyes can see. Give God the glory.
Don't forget that our interpretation of a Bible text must never contradict Scripture in other locations. We learned about this in a couple of videos on hermeneutics, and there's a link right up here if you didn't see those. A good example of this necessity is found in comparing the passages used as proofs of depravity from birth with a couple of statements that are made by Jesus. One is in Matthew 18 and verse 3, and it says, "Assuredly I say to you, unless you are converted and become as little children, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven." If children are born depraved with the sin of Adam, how are we to take the argument Jesus is making seriously? Our need to be converted to become like them speaks volumes on this subject. While the primary point is in their humility and dependence, we must never forget how inappropriate the illustration would become if the total depravity doctrine were true. Remember what the Westminster Confession of Faith says. Man by his fall into a state of sin hath wholly lost all ability of will to any spiritual good accompanying salvation. So as a natural man, being altogether averse from that good and dead in sin, is not able by his own strength to convert himself or to prepare himself thereunto. That statement makes it clear that there is nothing good in the child. It was born into a state of being wholly lost to all ability of will to any spiritual good accompanying salvation. That would include the humility necessary for discipleship. Another interesting passage occurs in the next chapter, Matthew 19 and verse 14, and it says, "Let the little children come to me, and do not forbid them, for of such is the kingdom of heaven." The kingdom of heaven is filled with the depraved. Remember that according to Calvinism, children are altogether averse from that good. Obviously, the description of the various confessions of faith about children being born depraved are in error. And I would like to take a moment to comfort parents who have lost children. Total hereditary depravity is a doctrine that leaves you without hope. You want to believe your departed child is safe in God's arms, but this doctrine says that's highly unlikely. But I want you to know that they are safe in the arms of the Lord. Sin is not some mystical, metaphysical condition that can be passed on to others. It's not in the blood, as I once heard a couple of holiness teachers say, and it isn't a genetic condition. The offspring of Adam inherited the consequences of sin, but they did not inherit the sin itself or its guilt, just as you didn't inherit any sins that your father or mother may have committed. When all is said and done, the baby you may have lost will be in heaven with God for eternity. And to follow that line of reasoning, let's just take note of Ezekiel 18 and verse 20. It says, "Yet you say, why should the Son not bear the punishment for the Father's iniquity? When the Son has practiced justice and righteousness and has observed all my statutes and done them, he shall surely live. The person who sins will die. The Son will not bear the punishment for the Father's iniquity, nor will the Father bear the punishment for the Son's iniquity. The righteousness of the righteous will be upon himself, and the wickedness of the wicked will be upon himself." The answer given is that this isn't about inherited sin, it's just about justice among the Israelites. If a father sinned, they weren't to put the son to death with him. That wouldn't be righteous. Well, back the hypocrisy bus up a moment and ask yourself this. Why was it unrighteous for the Israelites to punish the son for someone else's sins, but righteous for God to do so? Paul said, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may be recompensed for his deeds in the body, according to what he has done, whether good or bad." 2 Corinthians 5:10. I'll be judged for my own sins. Paul also wrote, "Each one of us shall give account of himself to God." Romans 14:12. I'll not be judged for Adam's sins. In our next video, we'll look at a few passages used to teach that sin is passed on genetically. We'll see that those passages are misunderstood and abused. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so and ring the notifier bell to make sure you stay up to date. It doesn't cost you anything, and it simply lets you know when videos are released on this channel.